What's up, all my friends out there? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you had a wonderful holiday weekend. Today is Tuesday, the 8th. Today is Tuesday, the 8th. I did not get a chance to film all weekend. You know how holiday weekends go. Anywho, that being said, I'm sure you could tell by the title. Today we are playing with the Natasha Denona chromium liquid eyeshadows. I did only pick up two. I picked up the shade Scarab and ultraviolet. And yeah, these babies are expensive. They're like $28. So, and for your $28, you do only get like 2.5 mLs. So that's like 0.08 of an ounce. It's a little bit. It's just a tiny bit. But I mean, they're beautiful. We're doing a little wear test in this video as well. That is ultraviolet. Almost should have maybe done it on my wrist to see if the multi-chrome will show it better. Let's just try it out. Do a good little swatch here. Yeah, it's still not really showing. Maybe I'll go into the light. We'll do the same thing here with the Scarab shade. I thought these two would play well together on the eyes. This has kind of a green gold shift, and this has kind of a purple, green, gold, yellow. It's definitely a multi-chrome for sure. An expensive one at that. But there you go. Well, let me turn my lights down. Okay, so I came into some natural sunlight to try to catch these shifts here. Yes. There we go. Okay, so I tried to get into some natural light. When they dry down pretty good, I'd say. I mean, you get a little, I didn't fully let them dry down, evidently, but let's get a makeup wipe here. And also known as a baby wipe in this house. I do have makeup wipes, but the baby wipes are handy. Let's see how easy they wipe. Oh yeah, see? They definitely wipe away with this baby wipe, and I use the baby wipes that have like 1% soap. So not to be irritating to Thomas's Heine, but that being said, I'm going to give this a little more time to dry down. I'll let you know down in the description box what I thought of it. That being said, without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. Oh, I used my Natasha Denona Love palette to basically do the rest of the stuff. I can't think this morning to do the transition shades. We'll get through this, I promise. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this tutorial slash wear test, shall we? Okay, so starting out with my Sigma E38 into that Valentine shade from the Natasha Denona Love palette. I just started buffing this through the crease to serve as our transition shade. I thought this palette would go beautifully with the two liquid liners that I chose. And yeah, I thought it went quite nicely, to be honest. Then I took that same E38 into that Dream shade and pretty much put this right on top of where I laid down that Valentine shade. I thought this would be just beautiful to transition together and create some nice dimension out of this look. which I think it did quite nicely, to be honest. These purples blend really well. Then I took my E17 from Morphe and I picked up some of that Trust shade from the Love palette just to really smoke out that outer V and up into the crease. I kept this real tight and low in the crease because, like I said, this I just wanted for the dimension and depth. And it's quite lovely, but you can use any purples you want to. Going back with that first brush we used just to make sure everything was buffed out and looking seamless. Then I took a Q-tip and just went along my lid so that these shades had a great opportunity to perform as I hoped they would. Okay, so now that we have the basic done on the eyes and I cleaned up those lids a little so these colors would pop, I think I'm going to start out with the Scarab shade. I might have should used my Metropolis palette for this, but I wanted to see what it would look like with the purples. So I think I'm going to do one eye, putting the applicator on my eye, and one eye just using a brush. So this is the Lauralee Los Angeles L17, and I think I'm going to start out with the brush side and see what we think about it. Just kind of taking some pigment. And, ooh, holy crap. Okay, maybe I should use the brush for both sides. Maybe I picked up too much. Holy cow. Let me wipe some of this off. Oh my god, that's pretty. Look at that shift. Can you guys see that shift? Let me do this eye and see if the sun catches it better from the window. Oh, I'm in love. And I'm trying not to open my eyes a whole bunch. It is really hard to get like both of my eyes even to begin with. But I like to go, because I have hooded eyes, a little above my crease. Just to make sure you can see it when my eyes are open. Obviously. But yes. Okay, let me clean this brush off and we'll try the ultraviolet. That was giving me a fit. I'm just going to grab my Luxie 211 and I'm going to use that with this ultraviolet one. And we are just going to pick up a tiny bit to start out with just to see how they layer. Yes. I thought these might look like nice together when I saw them online. Kind of try to, once I have almost nothing left on my brush, I'll try to fade that into that Scarab shade just a little so they don't look harsh. But oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, so I gave that a few minutes to kind of dry down, and I think we're pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to use my KVD tattoo liner and do my little wing situation and Then I'll get my face done, lashes and everything on, and we'll do the lower lash line and get started on the wear test. Ta-da! Makeup miracle. We're back. Okay, all products will be listed in the description box, but these are my Lily lashes in the style Houston. I really like them. They're one of my favorites, and I thought they would go great with this look. And I just went with a pinky nude lip, which is Jeffree Star Skin Tight and Androgyny lip liner. So, okay. Sigma E55 right here. I think I'm going to pick up just a couple, like, boop, 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 boops into this dream shade, and maybe a little, well, this is pressed kind of tight, so you might want to rub just a little bit. And I'm going to buff this, starting from out here, where I want the most pigment, and bringing it in pretty much all the way. Taking my Sigma E25 into that Valentine shade we used, just to lighten up this purple, just a tiny bit. Now, because I want to bring that green down to the lower lash lines in a cohesive sort of way, I'm going to take, you guessed it, Mildew from Urban Decay and my waterline. And I think for a little fun poppy inner corner, I'm going to take my BH number 10 from the White Handle collection, and I'm going to pick up some of this Pure Love shade in this palette, because if I remember correctly, this is more like a shadow topper, so it should look kind of pretty on this inner corner and lower lash line, just the front portion. Oh yeah. Yeah. Finish it off with some roller lash mascara from Benefit. Recently becoming one of my faves. I mean, just look at that separation and coverage. And last step, I'm going to take this Moda Pro BMX 402 little shader brush into some of this shade right here from my Jaclyn palette, and just hit the top of that brow bone. You can use any highlight you want, because obviously this was limited edition. Jaclyn, I'm so mad. I love this, and it's limited edition. I love the powders too. I bought like several backups. Anyway, let's get to the finished look. Okay, so my lips were feeling a little dry, so I added a little safe word from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I love the green shift that this has to it. But yeah, this is the final look. I can't get over that multi-chrome shift. But anyway, we'll see how this wears today. I love how this look came out. I feel really good in it. I may even go pick up Thomas's medicine, just looking just like this, because I love it that much. But yeah, we'll see how she wears throughout the day, and see if our $28 was well spent or if I got screwed. You never can tell with liquid liners. That is why I only got 2 of them. So anyway, we'll get into this wear test. And for those of you uninterested in the wear test, just interested in seeing the colors, thank you so much for watching my video. We'll see you hopefully on the next one. And yeah, let's get going, shall we? Loki wanted to go outside and get some natural lighting. Let me step into the sunshine. See if this makes it in the video. Oh, that's bright. I just had a lizard scare me to death. But anyway, yeah. Now let's get to the wear test. Okay, so we officially made it to the end of the night. It is 9 o'clock. A couple minutes before 9. I've had this on since about 10:30. So yeah, let's get into the light and see how we did. I'm gonna say it's a win for me. I hate that I love these so much, and I hate that it stayed on so well. And this was just one light coat with the brush, nothing crazy or major, no layering, no nothing like that. So I'm pretty pleased, and I gotta say this Anastasia foundation held up really nicely for the time of year. Now I didn't do a whole lot today, but it still wore through Thomas grabbing at my eyelashes and everything else. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I like it a lot. And that being said, I hope you're having a wonderful night or day whenever you decided to watch this. I hope if you're new here, you'll consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video. I hope everyone will like this video, and we will see you on the next Teresa Tries Tutorials. Bye guys!